with head coaching vacancies wrapping up as the Celtics, Blazers, and Mavericks are three of the top desirable destinations for a head coach to go to. The Mavericks are on the clock to find their next leader of their basketball team. And I have two suggestions, in my opinion, and one of them happens to be in house. Yes, sir. What is going on, everybody? Lydian Zone back in the building again on the fast break, dropping a bucket for my Dallas Mavericks in this video. What is going on, everyone? If you are new to this diversity of fandom and like the content that you are seeing, then all you have to do is simply hit that subscribe button. If I do just good of enough job to be able to have you stick around, I would love to have you a part of the End Zone fam. And it's as simple as a subscription. That's all you have to do. I would like to add you to the journey of my quest of hitting 200 subscribers. Massive numbers we're talking about here that I didn't necessarily think that I would reach at this point in time, but we are here. The grind still continues. We're going for that 20% tile to 1,000, and that's all. That's simply put, that's really all you have to do. Hit the subscribe button, smash the notification bell so you can know. It'll let you know. YouTube will let you know when I drop my next video, and hit that like button to assist me in the algorithm of this platform to allow my content to stretch to further fans for my respected teams. Let's get into this one. This one is a little bit difficult to talk about at the same time with my Mavs. I can only be giving an opinionated view on this matter. I think solely because that there isn't necessarily a new head of basketball operations yet for Dallas, and I think that is going to be one of the, that is going to be like the ultimate, decision-making factor in who this next head coach is going to be. Dallas has already done a great job in adding their GOAT to the front office as a special advisor to Mark Cuban. Dirk Nowitzki is back in Dallas. It was a tearjerker to me, for the longevity of Dirk's career and what he has given to this franchise, to come back here and to, help us once again in a different manner. It's pretty amazing. Kind of like what was heard of today, that Eli Manning is now back in the office for the New York Football Giants. So shout out to Eli for going back to the G-men for his team to help him out. It's they're both like fairy tale endings to their careers to start building on their future, and I am so thrilled that Dirk is back in Dallas for whatever responsibilities he may have now. It's amazing. But like I said, I think this head coaching decision is going to come down to who the head of basketball operations is for the Dallas Mavericks. But, with Dirk and Mark Cuban leading the way, and of course, Luka's got to get his word in there. This franchise is about him. We're set for quite a long time, and obviously Luka is still intending to sign that rookie supermax deal. It's going to have to be, like at least around $200 million, but he most certainly deserves it. Rookie of the year, 19 years old, 2 first-team All-NBAs, 2 All-Star selections. 3 years in, and this kid is phenomenal. But yeah, obviously you got three guys right there that are going to be leading the search for a head coach, and To me, when I talked about the one in-house, if Dallas wants to play it safe here, they can go with a guy that Luka already respects and defensive coordinator Jamal Mosley for the Mavericks. He's been in the organization since 2014. He started his career as a conditioning, player development type of coach for the Denver Nuggets back in 2007. He's been here since 2014 in the defensive coordinator role, obviously under Rick Carlisle. And after Rick steps down, he could very well be a potential suitor for the head coaching vacancy. He's already had to step in once in Rick Carlisle's absence during the regular season, a matchup against the New York Knicks, and Luka felt that he was a guy that's ready to step in. He has a gravitation towards him, and if Luka thinks he's ready, I mean, it's a strong word to take for it, and pretty good candidate right there. The other one, obviously, is on under a lot of teams' radars, but Terry Stotts, formerly of the Portland Trailblazers, he was on the championship roster back in 2011 under Rick Carlisle when the Mavericks won their first and only NBA championship. Obviously, being we're hoping to bring another O'Brien Trophy back to Dallas. I'm not sure when that's going to be, but I do know that it's very crucial that we get the proper team built around Luka Doncic. We get him a head coach that he respects, that isn't afraid of to make some evolutionary changes with the ever so evolving league of the game of basketball in the NBA. I felt a lot of times that Carlisle was a little too old-fashioned and he's not adjusting quick enough to the faster pace of the NBA, even though we had one of the fastest offensive paces in the NBA in our record-setting year last season. During the bubble before the playoffs, one of the highest offensive rating in NBA history. I get all that, but to me, with Carlisle being on this coaching staff for almost 2 decades, sometimes it's you gotta know when to move on. If a coach's tendencies or way of approach becomes obsolete, then sometimes you gotta know when to pull the plug instead of continuing to be complacent. But I mean, outside of Jamal Mosley and Terry Stotts, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, Jason Kidd's another one that you can throw into the mix. He's got some baggage with him. He was on that championship team in 2011. Another connection, of course. Not the greatest track record as a coach in the NBA. There's him, Becky Hammond from the San Antonio Spurs, who worked under Greg Popovich for so-and-so amount of time. But there's just not a lot of attractive names out there, and I think the play it safe pick here would be Jamal Mosley for Dallas, a guy that Luka already respects. But there's still veteran availability out there. But again, like I said, I think we'll have a better direction once Dallas figures out who their head of basketball operations is going to be. Outside of determining opinions of Luka, Dirk, and Cuban. I think this will better set a direction for them once they, solely figure out the construction of the front office. But let me know what you guys think, MFFLs. What do you guys think down in the comments on my views of the head coaching search for Dallas? Obviously, we already know the Boston Celtics need one. The Portland Trailblazers need one, along with other teams. I believe the Washington Wizards need one. So, the competition is going to be there, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you if you stuck around to the end of this video. you know, it's truly a blessing. Gonna keep y'all going. I'm gonna get out of here. This has been your guy, Lenny End Zone. MFFL, Fly Eagles, Fly Blue Green. You already know the deal. Take care of yourselves, and